Ladies and gents, welcome back to Politix. I'm Mae Thompson. In the US, Hunter Biden has been charged with tax evasion, which was ultimately how Al Capone was brought down. Well, that and syphilis.
Have you noticed that there are two tribes that make up the modern Conservative Party? You have the Mark Francois, the Desmond Swains, the Lee Andersons, and then on the other side you have your Jacob Rees-Moggs, your Rishi Sunaks, and it's never more clear than when we're talking about symbolism. Poppies, flags, statues. So over here you've got the cretins. And the reason they like the symbolism is because they like to wave a flag, have a poppy. They go on about statues, whether it's the cenotaph or these Greek things or the Bristol guy that they threw into the dock. They like the symbolism because they're drunk on World War II imagery, on parody. Like the reason that Ian Duncan Smith wears the hat that he does is because he likes to think that he's in some sort of World War II drama. But he is no more that than I am when I wear a In Utero t-shirt and go to see a Nirvana tribute act. He's no more that than I am Kurt Cobain.
Robert Jenrick, immigration minister, his number two, has resigned.
You see, Jenrick wants to put refugees on a plane against their will and fly them off to Rwanda, while Sunak's ability to see planes take off is confined entirely to private ones to the Midlands. Charles, I'll never give up on Harry. But it says King's heart is breaking over royal race row. Why is his heart breaking? Why? Like, I mean, the actual row is over whether he said the thing that it appears that it is alleged that he said, which was something along the lines of, like, how dark is the baby's skin likely to be? My heart is breaking over the thing I am alleged to have said. That is like me turning up to Christmas dinner and calling everyone an effing C-bomb. And then when my mum phones up like 3 hours later, like, why did you do that? I'll be like, my heart is breaking, Mum, at these slanderous accusations. Our paper of record, the Times, go with 5-point plan to cut migration. Here's what's going to happen. They're going to make it so hard to bring over social care staff and nurses from overseas, so then there's going to be fewer staff members on the ward, which means when your gran or grandpa needs some help, like pulls the cord and somebody doesn't get there quick enough, like so many grannies and grandpas are gonna die that for the fewer or like lowered number of immigrants, you're also gonna have a lower number of domestic British people. The net migration figures will remain unchanged. Boris Johnson, a man who has lied to everyone he's ever got close to, we all know that. A man whose words carry such little integrity or meaning, it's actually hard for your brain to make sense of them. You know, there's so little meaning there. You just can't translate it any. Like what? Like your brain gives up in mid-translate. Like, is it worth me interpreting what he said? No. Well, then let's just tell AIDS, the rest of AIDS conscious, that we don't understand it. It's a foreign language to us. This man has sworn on the Bible to tell us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth this time. This time, I'll be honest, guys, I swear. Does anyone remember when he appeared at the Partygate hearing? And he swore on the Bible. And there were all these memes going around, like, where he puts his hand on the Bible and, like, immediately bursts into flames. like the very concept of truth is so foreign to him. It's like he's worried if he starts speaking it now, it'll sort of make him foreign and he'll end up writing an article disparaging himself, you know? Like, I think that's what's going on here, psychologically. You know, the visa salary threshold changes, which if you're not aware of it, they're looking to hike the salary threshold. So now if you are British and you meet a Australian woman or Nigerian or, you know, wherever, somebody that's not a UK citizen, in order to marry them and bring them over here, it's no longer just enough that you love them. It is now they have to meet a salary threshold of like £38,000, I think it is. And so effectively it's like saying to poor people, you can't afford to love somebody of a different nationality. You just get the home stock. It's serious, like, for these people, it's life-ruining policies, and it's is heartbreaking and infuriating, and I just think it's important to remember, you know, it's vital to cling on to the positives where we can. And in this instance, I'm trying to just remind myself that there are absolutely couples out there for whom having the other half stuck in a foreign country, unable to get in, is 100% net positive. I'm sorry, but it is. There will be couples out there like that. There is definitely a fed-up wife out there who has always fantasized about her husband being held back in, I don't know, Pakistan, because he's, I don't know, someone made a mistake and put him on an international security no-fly list or something, and he's just stuck there. And then she gets to just stay here and live her best life. You know, there's definitely a woman out there who has fantasized about that happening. And this could be her time. You know, she just gets to read a book in bed in peace now without him dry humping her with his weird, like, 53-year-old boxer's tent just prodding into her thigh and annoying her. I'm just saying you have to look at these policies in the round, guys. All right? All of the pros as well as the cons.